picked up a Walmart pickup order, and I've been going to the Walmart neighborhood market because it's always extremely difficult to get times at our regular Walmart. So this is the first time I went to our regular Walmart because it took, like, you have to pick a date a week out, which is crazy. But I knew that I was going to be grocery shopping today, so last Sunday I scheduled to have a Walmart pickup right before I went grocery shopping. And the guy was outside waiting for me. Like, every time I've gone to the neighborhood market, I have to wait like 10 minutes for them to come out. So I gave myself plenty of time so that I would not get to Aldi before they opened. But the guy was waiting for me, and now I'm at Aldi before they open. So I'm just sitting in the parking lot. At least there's only a couple other people because it's usually pretty crowded, but I'm not gonna like rush the door. So it's funny because I was talking to Carly yesterday about the substitutions, because you can allow for substitutions on your Walmart order if they're out of something. And this is my third Walmart pickup order. The first two times something was out of stock and they didn't try to substitute it. I think in both cases it was frozen strawberries and they didn't substitute it. So I was like, I was ordering nail polish on this order, and I was like, if they're out of the color that I want, are they just gonna give me some random color? Or like, I was playing my Switch at the time, so I'm like, if I ordered Mario Kart and they're out of it, are they just gonna give me Mario Party? Like, do they just pick some random substitution? And Carly was like, well, if they didn't substitute your frozen strawberries then for another fruit, then they're probably not just gonna give you a random substitution. Well, sure enough, my nail polish was out and they gave me a random color. I can't wait to see it, but I ordered green and they gave me yellow, which I'm not ever gonna wear, so that's fun and fresh. Oh, and I ordered cherry vanilla Coke and they gave me just regular vanilla Coke. I would have rather had plain Coke than, I mean, I like vanilla Coke, but whatever. I ordered 3 sets of blinds for my dungeon room and they were out of 2. I only had 1, so they just gave me 1. So I will have 1 covered window out of 3. Which is, I mean, they're all right next to each other. It's basically 1 big window, so that's not really going to do me much good, but whatever. Oh, and the main reason I was ordering was to get my freaking dumbbells for our workouts, and it said they were in stock. It still says they're in stock, but when my shopper went to get them, they were apparently not there, so I did not get my dumbbells. I can't find them online anywhere because everybody's working out at home right now, so I don't know what I'm going to do. More cars are starting to show up. I don't appreciate that. I don't want it to be crowded in there, but I got my mask, I got my hand sanitizer. I'm not bringing my phone inside, so it should be alright. So I got my grocery shopping done. I was the second person in the store, so it was pretty good. A couple people came in behind me, but you know, everything was still clean when I got there, so that was nice. There was this one guy that was going the wrong way down the aisle. It was like it was the last aisle, so it's like, it's actually 2 ways, but you're allowed to go one way on one side and the other way on the other side. And he was going the wrong way on the side that he was on, and I just made eye contact with him and walked straight at him until he moved over to the other side. I don't know why it's so hard for people to follow the rules. It's really not that difficult. Like, just idiots. Oh god, the smoke. What? There was nothing to read. There are arrows on the floor. Many arrows on the floor. Now I'm just sitting outside. I just painted my nails. It's supposed to go up to 85 today, so I'm trying to enjoy the weather while it's still nice. And then I'm going to go inside in a little bit when it gets hot. Right now I'm just playing my Switch. And that's it. We're finally doing our pink drink taste test. And as you can see, there is a distinct difference in color. So if nothing else, you would be able to tell visually. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens when we do a blind taste test and we can't see. Make sure we get lots of ice, so it's just like Starbucks. Spider-Man is going to be the fake pink drink. I'm gonna have to pull the strawberries out of this one because that will be a dead giveaway. All right, and then what do we do with the cups? Sully is going to be the real pink drink. So, here we go. Okay, you can try them whenever.
This is Starbucks.
Okay, and which one's better?
This one has a little more of a tangy. I don't know what they put in there. But I mean, overall, this is... I mean, they're just as good. There's an extra layer of tangy, a little bit of a tartness.
You have to mix them up now.
Can go.
Oh yeah, that's Starbucks. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like... It's like just a little bit lighter. I don't know. This one's definitely sweeter. I don't know. I like mine just as much, but I can't tell what the difference is. I'm making lasagna for dinner from scratch, which I have not done in a very long time. So this could get interesting, but right now we are browning the beef. Can't say yet. In the dishwasher. Or maybe not. Not the one I was looking for, but it'll do. See, still pink inside. I suck at browning ground beef and I hate doing it, so don't judge the way that I'm doing it. Some garlic. Mix it up real good. Oh geez, losing onions everywhere. So, as you may remember, I tried to make this lasagna a few days ago and I couldn't because I was missing an ingredient, and that ingredient was crushed tomatoes. So I went grocery shopping this morning and I got crushed tomatoes while I was there. And just now I'm looking at the recipe and I realized I was supposed to have 2 cans of tomato paste and I only got 1 can of tomato paste. But we're in way too deep now to quit, so we're going with 1 can of tomato paste and hopefully it'll be alright. So, oh, this didn't mix very well. Oh well, it'll be alright. First we've got our crushed tomatoes. And some tomato sauce. Another can of tomato sauce. And tomato paste. Very pasty. And finally, we've got salt, pepper, sugar, basil, and Italian seasoning. Sugar did not mix in very well, but we'll mix it all up now. Ooh, that's a lot of sauce, buddy. It didn't tell me to drain the meat. That probably is something I should have done, but oh well. All right, now we're gonna let that, well, first we're gonna cover it. And then we're gonna let it simmer for an hour and a half. So I got this lasagna that says oven ready, which usually means that you don't have to cook it before you put it in the lasagna. But for some reason the instructions say that you have to cook it. But we're not going to. So hopefully our lasagna does not come out crunchy. Alright, 1 layer of meat sauce. 6 noodles. I don't think 6 noodles. How are 6 noodles gonna fit? There's no way 6 noodles are gonna fit across this pan. I'm gonna get 4. They want me to do 2 layers? No way. I'll squeeze a 4th one in there, but I don't know if that's right. Whatever. And then we're gonna do mozzarella cheese. So, excellent news. The noodles do not seem to be cooked. Let's see what we got here. Oops, sorry. Well, that one's a little crunchy, but they're pliable at least. The lasagna was okay. Not the best I've ever had, but certainly not the worst either. I just finished doing this week's bullet journal. I haven't done a bullet journal week in quite a while. The last one isn't even dated, so I couldn't even tell you when the last one was. And the one before that was the week before quarantine started, so I've done it once during quarantine, so that's great. But it looks all fancy, and I got my Star Wars stickers on it because tomorrow is May 4th. Yay! Doesn't focus. Come on, don't be a butthole. There we go. Yay! Now we're gonna go play well.